This big bunch of wires here, I think is latter day. I don't know how much of it comes from the original. That large wire goes to the main, that's the main one for the motors, and then one goes to the air compressor, another one goes to the, now that's the air compressor, one went to the lights, and the third one I think was heat, and this was an abandoned one. There used to be a wire going through here. It went out to the other side. What it did, we don't know. Well, that was kind of interesting, getting all that stuff figured out.
Want to talk about the floor?
We decided that it really is structurally sound enough. It looks pretty used, but that use came, a lot of it, from the feet of the motorman standing right here. I can feel under my feet the wear pattern of his feet. You can see around where the controller was, there are extra holes where a slightly different controller was used, and on through it all. So what we did was we laid it down exactly as the way it was. We carefully marked where everything was, and we laid it down, and then we found that we didn't have quite enough, so we put one new one in. Now the spaces were because when this was put down, the wood was green, wet, full of moisture. As it dried, it shrank, and it created those spaces, which I'm pretty sure were not there when Laconia built the car. This piece, actually we discovered after we were all done that we did have that piece, but it was pretty well beat up, and we decided to use this, and it fits in just fine. Over here by the door, you can see some short pieces of flooring. When the car came in the shop, it had pieces of flooring like that were not like the originals, and I have a feeling that was done by Seashore because there were plywood spacers under there and so forth. So we used some of the deck that we had, surplus pieces of the deck that we had, and created that bit of flooring because the old floor had been cut back exactly like that. And then the windows, the door sill we made is narrower than the other one because we didn't have a hole there, so we didn't need to make it that wide. The door frames we had to take off, and what did we do? For some reason we had, I guess, but not really important right now. All of the wainscot we had to take off up to about this area, all the way around, because we had to, just on the end, I should say, and at the corners, because we had to get at the posts that were on the center, where those steel rods went through. We had, in order to weld them, we had to get at them, and then we put them back and nailed them back exactly as they were. It was interesting that these came in different widths. They were not all the same. They were, this piece that I have my hand on is double. That is, this is two pieces, not two pieces of wood, it's one piece with the groove down the middle. This one is. Then we get down about to here, and they start becoming single. Sorry.